Hi guys, what's going on? My name is Shyam Kumar and welcome to my new channel, Privateers Have Range. Today I want to take an opportunity to talk to you about what my channel is about. So my channel is going to be very much focused on what's known as generalism, and to understand that you need to understand what a generalist is. So a generalist is a person who has an interest in a multitude of topics that's not necessarily related to their profession. So a good example would be a pilot who is interested in woodworking on the side, or the ballet, or even fashion. Now when a person is interested in a multitude of topics that has a wide variety associated with it, we can say that this person has range. Now, one doesn't necessarily have to have an expertise in every single topic that they're interested in. You could be a master of some of the trades, or you could be a jack of all trades and master of none, and still qualified to be a generalist. Now, if you think about it, most people are generalists by design. They perform a variety of tasks on a daily basis that vary from one another. For example, you go to work and perform your day job, you come home, you prepare a meal, that is cooking. Then you start taking an interest in watching your favorite TV show on your favorite streaming media. It could be related to sci-fi, whereas you work in accounting. So already you perform so many tasks on a daily basis that make you a generalist. You perform such a diverse array of tasks that necessarily, if you look at it from a topic based, have nothing to do with one another, yet you perform them. Why does it matter? Why does one have to be a generalist? Well, if you look at history, it's replete with examples of people who are generalists who have done great things. Heck, even if you look at examples around you today, the people who are changing our lives on a daily basis are considered generalists who found grand expression in what they're trying to achieve. Now, take Albert Einstein as a great example in history. When he realized at the age of 12 years old that he was great at mathematics and Euclidean geometry, he pursued his interests and studied very hard to advance his mathematical knowledge way beyond the years that his peers were expected to learn at that time. In addition to this, when he was 13, he became an expert in philosophy, something a 13-year-old wouldn't necessarily do, but he pursued this. Now, it's because of this extra interest that he pursued that wasn't necessarily expected of him that he became such a wonderful and most celebrated theoretical physicists, some of whose theories are still being proven out today as real. But the important thing here to point out is that had he not pursued these interests, and they were interests because nobody at 12 years old was expected to learn such complex philosophy or mathematics for, at his time, or even today for that matter. Look at Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and even Jeff Bezos for that matter. If you look at their pasts, one thing becomes very clear, that it's cluttered with a wide variety of things that they were interested in, all of which they culminated in their own ways to find expression for what they ended up finally contributing to the world that we as a society take for granted. Let's talk about Bill Gates a little bit further. He built a very successful computer company in the 80s and 90s known as Microsoft, which we take for granted today. So it can be said that his experience from running such a large and popular and successful computer company gave him the experience and the courage to start dabbling in philanthropy and start investing in futuristic technologies, none of which we will know if it has a proper future. But the fact that he's doing that is a culmination of all those experiences that he had running a computer company. And now a lot of these technologies have nothing to do with computers, but one can say the range that he has gives him that ability to even try to dabble in these technologies. So if we are mindful and try to be a generalist by design and allow ourselves to open our minds to the variety of topics that are present in front of us every day and try to learn about them, we can actually allow the cross-pollination of ideas between two topics that we never would have seen otherwise. In other words, we will get an outside-in perspective of something you're trying to achieve through the experiences that you had from a totally unrelated field. So example could be you getting the confidence you need in tennis and understanding risk management in business, right? So that's one example. Another example could be you learning music and using that to calm your nerves for when you have to make big decisions, again, related to business or something you want to do in your life. So when you have cross-pollination between two topics and two areas or several areas of your life, we start to really push our limits of what our brain is capable of and start to develop things that we would have never have tried or dared to do previous. So this channel purports to show you the idea that if we keep an open mind and learn about as many things as we can, then we have truly a chance at creating something great. Again, if you don't believe me, all you have to do is look around you. So I'm hoping through interviews and real life events that's unfolding right in front of us, of which I will make videos about, I will be able to show you and encourage you to keep an open mind and always be curious no matter how old you are, because it's this cross-pollination of many ideas that come across our brains, our eyes, and our senses on a daily basis that truly allows us to be different and try to come up with game-changing technologies that betters human life. If you think about all the examples of the people I just mentioned to you, none of them are really that different than you and me. Yes, they might be smarter than us a little bit, maybe, right? We don't know. But in my opinion, they took a chance on something. They took a chance on their curiosity and followed it through. They allowed the world around them to inspire them and create things that we take for granted. So please subscribe and watch my channel, as I hope to inspire you to be a generalist mindfully. See you soon.